I'll be your host, Main Event Fro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I step in the ring with fire in my eyes. Every move I make leaves them paralyzed. This is my kingdom where the brave don't hide. You hear the roar, feel the tide. I'm the storm they can't outrun. The battle's over before it's begun. I'm the undisputed king, the name they chant. Breaking the limits they said I can't. Every main event, I bring the heat. Hard to break, hard to beat. The crowd erupts when my music hits. I'm the highlight reel, no flukes, no tricks. They try to climb, but I knock them down. This is my stage, this is my crown. I'm the nightmare that can't escape. Unhinged main event, I dominate. I'm the undisputed king, the name they chant. Breaking the limits they said I can't. Every main event, I bring the heat. Hard to break, hard to beat. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the main event. I'll be your host, Main Event Fro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I step in the ring with fire in my eyes. Every move I make leaves them paralyzed. This is my kingdom where the brave don't hide. You hear the roar, feel the tide. I'm the storm they can't outrun. The battle's over before it's begun. I'm the undisputed king, the name they chant. Breaking the limits they said I can't. Every main event, I bring the heat. Hard to break, hard to beat. The crowd erupts when my music hits. I'm the highlight reel, no flukes, no tricks. They try to climb, but I knock them down. This is my stage, this is my crown. I'm the nightmare that can't escape. Unhinged main event, I dominate. I'm the undisputed king, the name they chant. Breaking the limits they said I can't. Every main event, I bring the heat. Hard to break, hard to beat. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel.
Yo. I might kind of keep, I don't know why the fuck keep cutting out. Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Fro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And it went down tonight. It went down. Well, it went down for the United States. It was in the afternoon. I think around about 12, 1 o'clock. We got the show, and the show was a decent show. The main kick about this show is Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre was the kick of the show, man. Let's get that. Let me hit y'all with the intro so we can dive right into it.
Welcome to Dom. I think I know what you were trying to do. Welcome to the main event.
The most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube.
Yeah, there. Cajun Cat said it was bullshit. she said the show was bullshit, or was the winner bullshit. It was that time, people. It was that time, but we're gonna save it to the end at the main event of the show. So we got Randy Orton kicking out the show, and my boy Trent Willie pulls up, right? My boy Trent Willie pulls up. He talking shit. Randy Orton like, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Next time I'm gonna let you slide this time, but next time I'm gonna have to whoop your ass. Trent Williams didn't like that shit, dropped his mic. and slapped the mic out of Randy Orton's hand. Boy, laughed so goddamn hard. Woo! I laughed so goddamn hard, y'all. Trick Williams slapped the mic out of his hand, and I think the mic kind of went in the audience, and Trick was like, you know, he was hoping didn't hit nobody or something. I think he slapped it a little bit too hard, but he was in his moment. He was in the moment. We can't blame him. He was in there with one of the top stars of WWE. And yeah, he wanted to showcase himself as a top competitor. And Trick Williams been stuck right into the world WWE title picture. Cajun Cat said Drew should have lost point. Period. How Jay Uso said it. Period point blank. Period point blank. Drew McIntyre should have lost, she say. Can we all agree that you shouldn't piss off the King Cobra, aka the Viper? Yes, you shouldn't piss off Randy Orton. You shouldn't piss off Randy Orton, but Randy Orton let him slide. He was like, I'm gonna let you slide. I mean, he whooped on Trick Williams for a little minute, DDT'd him off the ropes, you know what I'm saying? And that brought out Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix calmed down. Him and Trick Williams have a nice match. Wasn't the top of the line match or nothing like that. It was just warming up Trick in the ring, right? Just warming him up. And Ray Phoenix, with his accolades and his background, now Trick Williams shouldn't have squashed him. He gave Trick Williams the match he should have gave him. Trick Williams won the way he should have won, holding the tights. He held the tights and won. So the match it played out like it should have played out. Ray Phoenix also did this move where he was on the top ropes. He was balancing himself. Trick Williams like kind of slapped his hand down. And Ray Phoenix jumped to the middle rope, back to the top rope, did some kind of turnaround jump on the rope, and jumped off on Trick Williams. That was nice. Ray Phoenix is a rope master. Julia got interviewed backstage, and I don't know why Kiana James is with Julia when Julia do all the talking herself. Unless Kiana James just there to do what she do, just stand around and show her titties. So I guess that's all she's there for. Damian Priest got interviewed, and he was looking forward to getting back into the WWE title picture. Drew McIntyre pulled up, and here we go. Here we go. We're looking at Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. The shit nobody asked for. We didn't ask for this shit. We didn't want this again. I forgot that was on it. Like, I forgot Damian Priest was like in the same vortex or the same perimeter as Drew McIntyre, right? And until they got face to face, and I was like, we didn't ask for this shit again. Trash. Said she do got some nice boobs, though. Hell yeah. Kiana James got some nice boobs. Alexa Bliss talks to Charlotte on the phone. Nia Jackson last pulled up. They make fun of her and her being by herself tonight. Charlotte Flair didn't show up. Alexa Bliss didn't even know about the match tonight. So it's like I said, they throwing Julia. I think Julia is going to have a decent run this time. And they fed her Alexa Bliss tonight, which was a good thing, but the match wasn't all that. So then we get the match, Julia versus Alexa Bliss. And the match was semi, you know what I'm saying? It could have been better, but it looked like they was really ready to just get the match over with. That's how they was wrestling. Like, they wanted to just get the match over with. So Lash pushes Alexa Bliss off the top ropes when she was going for the her move out the top ropes. And Julia picks up the win. So Julia get a win over Alexa Bliss, which is top notch for her. The match, low quality, and the presentation was sloppy. So it could have been better. I think it should have been better, but I guess they probably was tired from the flight to Germany. Jordan Grace was seen in the back signing with WWE Smackdown. Chelsea Green pulled up. Jordan Grace talked her shit, and she got a match with Alba Fire. That brought Kit Wilson to talk to Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis says, "Hold up, I'll be right with you." Walks in his office and closes the door in Kit Williams' face because he didn't want to talk to his ass. And Kit Williams was like, "You're toxic." So let me bring this back up. Kit Williams is portraying the gimmick of toxic masculinity. There's no such thing as toxic masculinity. Masculinity is masculine. But there is a such thing as toxic people, right? Let's get it. I got to remind people that. We talk about that shit over there on Dr. Frizzle Frost channel. Matt Cardona got interviewed. There was a lot of interviews tonight. And then Matt Cardona talks to Cody, say he's coming after the title too. MFT versus the YS6. And I'm not going to lie. I kind of didn't even really just see how the match played out. I skipped it. Yeah, I skipped through it. I did that. I skipped through it. And Uncle Howdy was thrown out because Solar Secor grabbed the limp. They gave Tama Tonga to put the nail in the coffin and gets the 1, 2, 3 over the YS6. You're right. It wasn't the best. I definitely didn't like this YS6 versus MFT. I just want the big guys to feud. Can I get that? Can I get Eric Rowan and Tyler Tonga in this match that Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman gave us? We need that shit. That's what we need. That's what we need. Shit, give it to me. The Miz were talking to Melo backstage. Melo made fun of the Miz right before Dragunov pulled up. Melo talked to Dragunov, and he's like, "We're gonna run this thing back. I'm finna do an open challenge now. Let's run it back." And Dragunov was like, "Yo, poor Melo. You just don't know what's about to happen to Melo. I'm about to go into the office, and I'm about to challenge for the WWE Championship. But we shall meet again in a different place, in a different capacity." He didn't say all that, but we knew what the fuck he was saying. Melo acted like he didn't really care. He didn't accept the match, and Melo didn't care what was next. So could Melo feel like he was overlooked? Maybe so, maybe not. We'll see. But Melo can't blame Dragunov for that, though. You know, Dragunov trying to go after the bigger title. We get Alba Fire versus Jordan Grace. And Jordan Grace dog-walked Alba Fire ass. She manhandled Alba Fire. On time I she told, and what's up with Jordan Grace? She was a little jiggly tonight. I don't know. Like, I know in NXT, the little cheeks were kind of solid, you know what I'm saying? As far as I can remember. But tonight, them things were just jiggling all over the goddamn place. I couldn't even watch the match. Like, what's up with this? But she dog-walked Alba Fire ass. Beat the shit out of her. Won the match. On her way up the ramp, she runs into Jade Cargill. And Jade Cargill looks at the presentation of Jordan Grace. She looks her down, she looks her up, she walks around her, she looks down, she looks up, she walks on the side of her, she looks down, she looks up, sizing her up. Like, damn, this a little bit motherfucker though. Right? She outdoing Ivy now right now. And Jordan Grace just sat quiet. Jade Cargill was like, yeah, blah, 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 I'm that bitch. Jade Cargill got nothing else to fucking say. They need to get Jade Cargill a manager. She needs a fucking manager. We got to get more action and more talking to her stories and shit. All she's saying is she the bitch. That's it. I still got some dog collars on my porch, and I got a leash on my porch. Jade Cargill, come here, bitch. Bring your bitch ass over here. Huh? Yeah. Woo. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that match though. Hopefully it don't be sloppy. Cajun Cat said they could have made it a no holds barred kind of match. Yeah. Which one we at now? Which one you were talking about, Cajun Cat? No holds barred with the big guys, Eric Rowan and Talatonga, or just the tag team match? That shit would have been all over the place. I mean, they done had like fucking. They had the elimination match, then they had the match tonight. So now they got to get the tag team title match. Yeah, so that's it's coming soon. Sami Zayn got interviewed backstage. Then Melo does the open title match, and Shinsuke accepts. Say the two big guys from the two families. Oh yeah. They need to have a regular match, then no disqualification match, which is pretty much a no holds barred, and then something like a cage match. You know what I'm saying? They kill that third match off. But we got to get the big man back in the ring to do some heavy hitting. We got to get the big guy match. Man on meat, whatever they say in the wrestling community. Man on man, meat man match, whatever they call that shit. Yeah, Melo does the open challenge. Shinsuke accepts. And it was a good match. I mean, what you expect? Shinsuke and Carmelo Hayes. These two gave it to each other. Shinsuke was working the leg of Melo, but Melo shook it off, overcame it, shot, number nets, and defeats Shinsuke Nakamura. They show respect in the end. And I'm glad that Shinsuke is back to Shinsuke. He got his old music back. He's back a face. And even though he don't win his matches, his entrance is epic. Cody got interviewed backstage right before we got this major announcement. A major announcement made by Nick Aldis. He announces that it's going to be qualifying matches for the Fatal 4-Way match, which will lead to the winner getting a championship match at Royal Rumble, taking Cody Rhodes out of the equation at Royal Rumble for his rematch. Right? Yes. Drew McIntyre gets to hold the title a little bit longer. So the first match, we got The Miz versus Randy Orton, which I think Randy is going to win that. Matt Cardona versus Trick Williams. I want Trick to win it, but I think they're going to give it to Matt Cardona. Priest versus Solo. Of course, Damian Priest going to win that. Sami Zayn versus Dragunov. Of course, Sami Zayn going to win that due to the fact Dragunov defeated him for the United States Championship. Sami Zayn got to get that win back over Dragunov. And we'll have, in the Fatal 4-Way, we'll have Randy Orton versus Matt Cardona versus Damian Priest versus Sami Zayn. And that's just my predictions. And Sami Zayn will win that match. He'll win that match to go to Saudi to challenge Drew McIntyre and try to finally win the title. Now, will he succeed? Only time will tell. And I hope he don't. I hope he continue the story of trying to defeat Drew McIntyre. You know what I'm saying? Continue that story, let Drew hold the title all the way to WrestleMania. Maybe we get Sammy versus Drew there. I'm not for sure. It looks like Cody gonna be in the Royal Rumble this year, or he gonna be facing Jacob Fatu. Either or. He may be facing Jacob Fatu at the Royal Rumble, or they have a match on regular television. But I'm looking forward to Cody Rhodes being in the Royal Rumble. Jacob Fatu in the Royal Rumble. That takes us all the way back to the big name that's in the Royal Rumble, Randy Orton. Sami Zayn gonna be challenging for the title. Roman Reigns, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, them, I'm saying big names, so Austin Theory is not included in that because he's not a big name. But we got all these bigger names that's gonna be in this Royal Rumble this year, and I think it's gonna be pretty good. I think it's gonna be pretty good. So far, so good with SmackDown. Raw, I can't say shit about Raw just yet because this past Raw was trash. It was trash. But that takes us all the way to the main event of the night: Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes. In the first match, it was a regular match with Drew McIntyre low blows Cody Rhodes to get the win in the first round. Second round, falls count anywhere. They took it up the ramp, in the audience, backstage in the garage, back through the audience, back into the ring, on the outside of the ring. And Cody Rhodes defeats Drew McIntyre by putting him through the announce table for the 1, 2, 3. Drags Drew McIntyre back in the ring. Down come the cage. Now, this is where the match kind of got its cool point. Everything slowed down because it's at the finish. So nothing really happened in the cage match that should have happened in the cage match. You know what I'm saying? Like the deadly shit. They already did all the deadly shit. And the falls count anywhere. Drew McIntyre was making his way outside the door of the cage. Out comes the black hoodie figure again. Out comes the black hoodie figure. I'm surprised they don't sell this black hoodie outfit in WWE store. But he takes the mask off. It's Jacob Fatu. He attacks Drew McIntyre. While he's attacking Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes pulled Jacob Fatu off. Cody Rhodes pulls Jacob Fatu off of Drew McIntyre. Jacob attacks Cody Rhodes. Like I told y'all, he was going to attack Cody. I mean, I didn't get it all the way right, but I got it right. You know what I'm saying? Jacob Fatu attacks Cody Rhodes. That gives Drew McIntyre the opportunity to escape the cage. He drops out the door onto the floor. Bing, bing, bing. And we have a new WWE champion, which is Drew McIntyre, who makes up for his pandemic win over Brock Lesnar, right? Remember he won at the pandemic? This makes up for his pandemic win because he won in Germany. Out through the whole fucking night, all I heard was, oh, Drew McIntyre. Oh, Drew McIntyre. That's all I heard all night. So they really was up for Drew. They cheered Drew when he came out. They booed Cody. They booed him through most of the match. They cheered him a little bit, but you had mostly boos on Cody. And everybody exploded when Drew won the fucking title. Even I exploded. I was like, yes, fuck yeah. God damn it. Fuck. About fucking time. Oh, you know what I mean? I ain't explode, but I was, yeah, like that kind of explosion for me. What's up, Liner? Liner in the building. He said, I knew you were not about to wait for it to review it. Say this does not make up for it. Let's see the rain first. When I say make up for it, it's like pandemic, he won and it wasn't no crowd. You know what I'm saying? And now he won in front of a live crowd. That's actually what I meant by that. So it makes up for that. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference winning in front of a bunch of TV screens and a crowd. That's a bit difference. You know what I'm saying? Say Rain could be worse than Julia. Nah, he got too many top competitors right now. He got I definitely want to see Drew McIntyre versus Dragon Ball. I definitely want to see that. Drew versus Sammy, I don't really care unless Sammy work his way toward Drew and Drew hold the title for a while. And Sami Zayn get a story told because he can never defeat Drew type of story. That's the only way I'm gonna care about Sammy winning the title. Or even facing Drew. Even him facing Drew, it's got to be a good story. So if Sammy wins his fatal 4-way and goes into Royal Rumble to face Drew McIntyre, I'm really not gonna be interested because the story there, but I need the story to like kind of amp back up a little bit. I need to fire up. I need some more fire, more sticks on the fire. Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. That can be interesting. I mean, they done fought before, but this could be interesting because Drew has the title. Yeah, Drew got some competitors. I don't want to see Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. Throw that shit a fucking way. I don't want to see that at all. None. I do not want to see that. I mean, Trick Williams that eased his way in there a little bit. We can get they both heels, but who gives a fuck? I want Trick Williams to be up there in the title picture. You know what I'm saying? I want his name to be in the conversation. So we can get Drew versus Trick. You know what I'm saying? In a match that maybe get interrupted by Obafemi. Because we still got to get Trick Williams versus Obafemi in a fucking one-on-one match with no disturbance. We still ain't even got that yet. Like, they want to save it for the main roster. Now they at the main roster. I want it. Because y'all been teasing me this shit for too damn long. Say, how you gonna say he got challenges, but you diminish? Oh shit. He got challenges, but I don't want to see no Damian Priest. I don't want to see Damian Priest and Sami Zayn. I don't want to see that shit unless it's a good story. You know what I'm saying? I already threw him to the back of the bus. I'll get to the back of the bus. But Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu. So we still got Jacob Fatu in there too. But Jacob Fatu got to get past Cody Rhodes. And how do we get past Cody Rhodes? Maybe some wish-washy type of shit. But now we on the start of Cody Highlander. We on the start of it. Now, instead of Drew McIntyre keep saying, I got screwed. Instead of him saying that, now it's be Cody Rhodes saying, I got screwed. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he always got that spit talk. Like he got a lot of water in his mouth. I got screwed. You know what I'm saying? Keep kissing me. So we'll have Cody Rhodes saying the screw part, right? You know what I'm saying? So until he get fucking tired of it and just go on a rampage and start terrorizing people. And then we got Cody Highlander. There we go. So hopefully I'm right about that. That was just my predictions. And to me, it looked like we on that road, but they get goddamn, you know, shit can change at any time. And it can also be what I think it looked like, but it's not what it looks like. But SmackDown on the other end, SmackDown was good. It wasn't the best show, but definitely it wasn't no Raw show. It was way far better than WWE Raw. SmackDown was way far better than Raw. Raw was just a fucking show. And for it to be the first show of the year, it was pretty much, it was okay. But what the fuck I was looking for, it was trash. You know what I'm saying? Comparing it to what I was looking for, it was trash. But when I take my thoughts out of the equation, it was just a show. It was okay. It was all right. SmackDown killing it right now. Could it be that Raw got all the old heads, all the retirement people on there, and we got fresh new people on SmackDown? Or is Raw just waiting to bring in a couple more people like Javon Evans, which y'all fucked up, Triple Nose. Y'all fucked it up because Javon Evans deserved better than that to be fucking signing the contract during the commercials. Bitch move. That was a bitch move, Triple H. Straight bitch move. Say they better not have brought in Grace to take. Oh shit. This is Lana. They better not bring Grace in to take L's. This Triple H. Hold my nose. And watch and see she take this L by Jade Cargill. I'm telling you, man. I hate it for Jordan Grace to come in because she been taking L's in NXT. She been getting drugged in NXT. And now to come to the main roster and get drugged again. Now you turning Jordan Grace into an underdog on purpose. Y'all on purpose turning Jordan Grace into an underdog. She like a female Sami Zayn right now. She like a female Sami Zayn. That's all I can see her as. I cannot see Jordan Grace nothing but an underdog. So hopefully they do, hopefully they do the diligence and do diligence. Damn. Fuck. Let me stop trying to say shit. Oh shit. But yeah, I'm saying the same thing, Lionel. I'm sorry, Jordan Grace, but I hope they give Jordan Grace a fucking story that when she finally wins, it's a fucking win. You know what I'm saying? Like a win-win type shit. That shit be like everybody going fucking crazy because the story was so good. So I hope they give her one of those type of wins where the story is just so good that, hey, the crowd is overhyped for Jordan Grace to take this motherfucker. And she getting near falls after near falls after near falls to a point we like, nah, she ain't winning this shit. She ain't winning it. And then she wins it. And we go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Say all because they can't put her against Flair or Blair. I see what you did there, Lena. I see what you did. Lena, he rhyming right now. He rhyming. All because they couldn't put her against Flair or Blair. Yeah. But I see though, man. Poor Jade Cargill too, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Poor Jade Cargill. She's she need to go to the dungeon. She need to go to the dungeon with Maxine Dupree. You know what I'm saying? And train with Natalya. You know what I'm saying? She need to go train with Natalya, and hopefully that can help her. She definitely need to start a faction. She needs a faction. And yeah, really bad position, man. The women's WWE title is in a bad position right now. The title point period plank is in a bad position. And I don't like it. I do not like it. You know what I'm saying? That Jade can't carry this fucking title with no weight of Ray Phoenix. She can't even carry the weight of Ray Phoenix right now with this title. I think Jordan Grace can make a good title holder. I think Jordan Grace can actually bond with the title. You know what I'm saying? Because the title is making Jade. We want the character to make the title. And Jordan Grace, I think it'll be an even bond. I think the title will help make her and she'll help make the title. So if they put it on Jordan Grace, I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't be mad. Nah, I think she did well in TNA holding the TNA championship. Also, this will bring back a feud. If we can get the title on Jordan Grace before Crown Jewel, and we can get the title back on Naomi before Crown Jewel, we can have a match, a returning TNA match on WWE. Naomi versus Jordan Grace. We can have that returning match, except it'll be on WWE. Yeah, I heard the news about Stephanie Bakir. She actually showed some pictures. She got a bruised leg. Her leg is bruised. So Jordan Grace is legitimately injured. Let me stop saying these big ass words. She's legit injured. Cajun Cat says Jordan Grace would be better champion than our current champion. I agree. Say she's legit injured, bad, cleared to take bumps. Yeah, she definitely losing that title. She definitely losing that title. And I wouldn't be surprised if they kept it on her. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if they kept it on her if they didn't agree to the terms of her taking time off. Like, if Stephanie says, I don't care how hurt I am, I want to keep this title, I believe Triple H should keep it on her. But if Stephanie Valkyria says, I want to take time off and relinquish the title to whoever defeats me, which is Raquel, who's next in line, that's what's going to happen. So, yes, give the Amazon the title. I don't know why they taking risks. I get why they're doing it, so they don't have to have a tournament for the title, right? And I agree with that, because if you have a tournament for the title, that takes away Raquel winning the title, because you got other people that's gonna be in line that's better than her, unless they put some low quality people in there. So yeah, let Raquel get the title, let Liv Morgan win the Royal Rumble, and excuse me, and let's get Liv Morgan versus Raquel at WrestleMania. Let's do that. Now, is this a major event for Liv versus Raquel for the title? No, it's not big, but it can. I mean, as of right now, it's not big, but in due time, it can become big. WWE just got to do their job and write the story right. They got to write the story right, put the layout right, present it right, and Raquel versus Liv Morgan can be a big thing. Because right now, I'm looking at it, I'm like, there's Raquel with the title. Liv Morgan just won the Royal Rumble. They having differences. They're having different opinions in the Judgment Day. Now I got the Cody tongue. And that's all I can see right now. But if they tell the story right, boom, you got you a major story. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do this shit. And let's give Charlotte Flair another Rumble. Rumble win. I see Charlotte Flair winning mostly likely the Elimination Chamber, if she do, but I think Liv gonna win the Royal Rumble. But it could be the opposite. Liv could win the Elimination Chamber. But due to the fact that Liv Morgan never won the Royal Rumble is why I'm saying that's the only reason I'm saying that. And that she's, became this bigger star that she was back in, in due time, she became a bigger star. And she never won the Royal Rumble. And I think it's time for her to put that under her name. So ain't none of these women bigger than Becky or AJ, so they gotta amp that momentum up on Liv and Raquel yesterday. Right. They gotta amp that thing up, man. They gotta amp it up. They gotta boost this shit. Like, bro, if they plan on doing Raquel versus Liv Morgan, let Stephanie take her time off, heal properly. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they gotta amp this shit up. Because AJ versus Becky Lynch is already on top of the card and is already blowing the roof because everybody talking about it. Everybody already talking about it. And AJ ain't even returned it. She haven't even returned yet, and people are already talking about this. Right? So, yes, we definitely gonna have to amp that story up. So, it's looking good for Raquel right now. I'm happy for her, and I hope she wins the title. I hope they decide to go ahead and give her the title. As far as Alexa Bliss and Charlotte situation, Alexa Bliss just took a loss to Julia. Huh? She just took a loss to Julia. So I understand they killed two birds in one stone. Let's give Julia a proper match with the higher name, as in Alexa Bliss. Also, let's add fire to the Nia Jax Last Legend versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss story. So killed 2 birds in 1 stone, which was good, but the match was it like they were tired. I think they were tired from the trip. It looked like they were tired though. Like, I don't know. Julia was kind of imp backstage, like she was drinking some caffeine and shit. She was pretty imp backstage, but when she got in the ring, it didn't show. You know what I'm saying? It didn't show at all. So say no excuses, bro. Say not that they were tired. I got you, Lionel. It was just a sloppy ass. It was a Maxine Dupree match. It was sloppy, but but I do like the story that they were telling within them matching up together. You know what I'm saying? Let's give Julia a win over a top star. Boom, kill that. Let's amp up the story with Nia Jax, Last Legend, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss. Boom, kill that. So they killed 2 birds in 1 stone, which I like that they did that, but I just wanted a better fucking match for this shit, though. That's all. I just wanted a better match. You know what I'm saying? That's a better match. But it is what it is. I take it for what I take it as. It was all right. Lionel said, wait. He said, wait, hold up. They booking Julia better than Jade Cargill? Didn't I say this last? I said it last Sunday, this past Sunday? Didn't I say Julia is gonna be amped up a little bit more this year than she was last year? Maybe not a major push for Julia, but it's gonna be a better push than last year. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a better push than last year. They're gonna kind of try to amp her up a little bit more. A little bit more. Because last year, the title was there. The United States title was there. They gave them time to write a story for the United States title for this year. Pretty much, that's all I can put. That's what I think. So, and if they do book Julia, if Julia run turns out to be better than Jade Cargill, woo, the internet gonna go crazy. If they start booking Julia better than Jade Cargill, the internet is gonna run wild. It's gonna run wild, brother. It's gonna run wild. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Hulk Hogan. It's gonna be wild. Yeah. So yeah, man, it's woo. SmackDown did a third thizzle tonight. It did a third thizzle, and they actually did a good job tonight. I want to know if Carmelo gonna be mad at Dragunov though, because Dragunov kind of actually brushed him to the side. But Dragunov did say we will meet again in a different place, in a better capacity, which means what Dragunov is telling Carmelo is when we meet again, it's gonna be for the World Heavyweight title or the WWE Championship title. Pretty much what Dragunov was saying, but I wanted Melo, they're gonna try to make Melo take that as an insult that he just brushed him to the side like that. That could be a story too. Bro said they already started. They already started booking Julia better than Jade. Goddamn, apparently you're right. You're right. Because who have Jade Cargill face? Me Chin and B-Fab? No top star. Julia already faced Alexa Bliss. So yes, they already started. They already started. The thing is, I'm wondering, since she defeated Alexa Bliss, since y'all know how WWE do this shit, since she defeated Since she defeated Alexa Bliss, y'all know where I'm going. Do Julia fight Charlotte Flair next? Exactly, Lionel. We kind of said it. Soon I said it, you hit it. Hold up for a sec. I'm trying to answer the phone. Hello? Hello? Is it on? Nah, it didn't catch because but yeah, Charlotte Flair, she's gonna be next. So yep, you know how it go. You know how they do it. Yes, sir. Bro, that shit crazy. That shit wild. She get booked better than the fucking WWE champion, bro. Julia going against former WWE champions and Jade Cargill. Not that shit crazy. Hello? Oh yeah, I'm doing the show. You finna drop that out? Okay, that'll work. All right. All right. Yeah, man. Definitely, bro. Julia already facing former world title holders. Jade ain't face nobody but fucking Jade faced jobbers. That's it. Jade been facing jobbers, and Julia is already getting booked properly. And hey, shouts out to Julia though. She deserved it. You know what I'm saying? After the way they treated her last year, she deserved a better outlook when it comes to that United States Championship. Because I hated the way they did that shit. I hated the way they did them. But, you know, they didn't have nothing planned for the United States Championship. And they already said that. They had nothing planned for the United States Championship. So I'm glad they admitted that instead of trying to fall back and make an excuse. They actually admitted that they had no plans for it. Oh, yeah. I mean, now Julia got to get out there and actually put on some fucking matches. She got to put on some matches because in NXT, Julia wasn't there long. Her matches was still kind of meh. You know what I'm saying? That still was meh. Only thing I see about Julia is her fucking name. That's the only thing I see about Julia. Her name is big. In NXT, it was meh. Main roster, just meh. So, so I said, yeah, she's wrestling like she's. Boy, you wild. Oh shit, she messing like she's Maxine from a year ago. Boy, I tell you, you said nothing wrong there. You said nothing wrong. Julia actually is like, only thing she carries is her name. She was a big name in Japan. That's it. That's why I said that Julia should have stayed in NXT. She should have stayed in NXT. Stephanie, either or for Stephanie. Stephanie pretty good. She been putting on some good matches. I can't even goddamn take that away from Stephanie. She been putting on some good matches. I just wish her English was more profound. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But if her English ain't profound, give me subtitles. Give me subtitles. Let Stephanie Valkyrie talk in her own language. Give me subtitles. I'll take that. Then a lazy ass English promo. So I watched her in Japan. That's why I hyped up Mariah May. Damn. Okay. But Mariah May coming. She coming. Not on SmackDown, but she'll be on Raw. And Raw needs that. They need that. They need somebody like Mariah May. So hopefully, you know, everything goes good that way. Yes, sir. Yeah, I ain't watched. I haven't watched Julia in Japan. I didn't watch none of that. So, and I know you say I think you said Julia and Mariah May had a match. They had a match together before. I have to look that up. I'll have to look that up and see for myself. See what they're talking about. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do that. That's even easier for me. You send it to me. That way I won't have to look at it. Appreciate it. I'm gonna have to look forward. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. So it's looking good for SmackDown. Now that NXT has lost a lot of their big names, we will have a video talking about breaking stars. The breaking stars for NXT. And we will have a conversation on that. So y'all be looking out for that video. We'll be having breakout stars for the main roster also. And maybe all that shit together. You know, might just put all that shit together. So y'all be looking out for that video. We got more shit coming, more videos coming up. And this year looking like a good year to just spam videos. We're gonna be spamming this shit. So make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you're new. You know what I'm saying? Also make sure everybody hit that like button. And we're about to get ready to take this thing to the take it up out of here. I got like a couple more things to do on my end on the outside of this. And then we'll be back on my gaming channel tonight. So I'm all over the place tonight. I'm all over the place. And yeah. So what I want to say is I appreciate everybody coming through. I appreciate my subscribers, everybody that's subscribed to the channel for whatever reason you subscribe for, because I have been dropping like a lot of different contents, like, you know, finish compilations, this compilation, that compilation, to wrestling matches mixed with Mortal Kombat X-rays, you know what I'm saying? So it's whatever reason y'all subscribe for, I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have a blessed night and a blessed day, a blessed month, a blessed week, a blessed year. You know what I'm saying? And we're about to be up out this thing, man. And I'll be the main event. And I'll catch you all in the next main event. Peace. He was a normal man who heard voices in his head. He was a normal man who ran from his demons. He was a normal man that couldn't escape the darkness till one day he was left to die. He then will rise again. He then will embrace the voices. He slayed his demons and he conquered the darkness. Shh.